here instead of being on vacation? I'm not stunned, I'm shocked. Why? Explain it.
No, I'm explaining it. See, I'll tell you what. One, I know you miss me a lot. So I said, I can't keep doing this to you, right? I know I'm a heartbreaker, but not that much. Number one. Number two, I really thought that, it's important that I come back because the amount of stuff here...
Traveling somewhere else and therefore Karan had to go, right? All right, Karan, first of all, congratulations for being there in Taipei and getting this thing out of Rajiv's grasping sticky fingers. Also tell us what is happening at Computex. What are the major new breakthroughs in the world of computing?
Well, Vikram, even before I go there, there's one thing which I really have to say. Rajiv, I have no idea why you're not here, but believe me, this feels like a kid in the candy store. There's so many gadgets, so many gizmos, and so much of technology and innovation, it just gets overwhelming. But even before we go there, there's one thing which has taken to my liking, and that is this city of Taipei. Amazingly vibrant, amazingly nice people, and while we all thought we'll be lost in translation, that hasn't happened. So you take a quick look at Taipei. Now, there were huge question marks about the success of the event even before it started. The organizers were worried and sponsors were equally skeptical, especially due to the penetration of H1N1 virus flu in Southeast Asia. Even when we landed, we were given one of these just to be on the safer side. But with more than 15,000 foreign delegates and more than 4,500 exhibitors, I think that argument has been laid to rest. So take a look at Computex Taipei 2009. One of the biggest attractions at Computex every year is Intel, and to a certain extent, rightly so, because it's one of those companies which can be credited for revolutionizing the PC technology. Now, last year at the same spot, they announced the launch of Intel Atom, and look what it's done. Now, this year, not only they celebrated its first birthday, they've come up with a lot more. So here's Intel for you.
After the whole history of the motherboard business, we are now at 1 billion units shipped of Intel-based motherboards. 1 billion units shipped.
Thanking and boasting the event of shipping 1 billion motherboards from the host country of Taiwan, Intel laid down the course of further announcements which may significantly change the way personal computer industry operates at present.
What the hell is that?
Celebrating its revolutionary Atom processor's first anniversary, Intel also announced its next generation. Scheduled for production in this year, Pine Trail will sport a 2-chip architecture versus 3-chip solution today, making improvements in the areas of thermals, power consumption and performance.
We've been on a 2-year cadence for new process technology for the last 20 years, and we will have a 32 nanometer process technology, we have a 22 nanometer process technology. We will continue to evolve that technology, and we will move Atom onto those process technologies as well over time, because Moore's Law, the improvement in power, cost, and performance, is a benefit to Atom, whether it's cost and power and increased performance over time.
Thrust that we're on, we will always be on the leading edge of technology, because there's advantage that we can take that we can bring to bear in the marketplace, lower power, lower cost, etc. All of those are important attributes of the Atom family, right? And those are defining attributes of the Atom family. That's not going to change anytime in the future. But we'll also bring at the same time substantially more innovation as we keep moving forward.
Both ones have been optimized for Intel Atom-based devices.
While there were other major announcements too, like Mobilin OS Beta for mobile internet devices and anti-theft PC protection, but the real talking point of the event was Intel's announcement of the new ultra-low voltage processors. Called as ULVs, these processors will enable a host of new very thin consumer laptop PC designs with long battery life and at price points which will be further slim and thinner on your pocket. And after ushering a revolution towards small is big, Intel is now ready for slim is in.
Well, when Intel announced its Atom processor last year, it opened a Pandora's box for netbooks or small-sized notebooks. Now this year, with the announcement of ULVs or ultra-low voltage processor, they're opening another box, and that is thin and light. So here are some of the key offerings from major manufacturers in thin and light segment.
Domination of expensive and premium ultra-thins seem to have come to an end, as Intel has now provided computer manufacturers the technology that would make the ultra-thin notebook design as mainstream as regular notebooks. So, in case you are not the one to shell out nearly lakh rupees on a MacBook or Dell Adamo, but aspire for an ultra-thin elegant solution, then Aspire Timeline is for you. Acer, which followed Asus in launching netbooks 2 years ago, was among the first to introduce ULV notebooks this time. The company first unveiled its Aspire Timeline ULV series in April, before introducing a full product line in May with 13, 14 and 15-inch screens. All three notebooks are just nearly an inch thick and deliver up to 8 hours of battery life according to Acer.